Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this adventure here at Knott's Berry Farm. This is Matt with OC Coasters and Theme Parks, and welcome to Montezooma's Revenge Construction Refurbishment Update, episode number 25. It's a beautiful warm day here in sunny Buena Park, so why don't we go explore what's been going on here with Montezooma's Revenge here at the beautiful Knott's Berry Farm. It's nice to see this back in action as I take the as I get the photo here with the iconic Indian Village teepee underneath the stagecoach here. We got the loop here through the trees. Should be a great time to ride Jaguar and get some more views here of this iconic coaster. And just like this song is about to wrap up, we hope they wrap up this project and get our favorite coaster open very soon here. Montezooma, the Forbidden Fortress, which I will call Montezooma's Revenge until its opening day, and then I will acknowledge the new name. Just jamming along here as the workers have been getting so much done. And as Lucy gets the report going here, guys, just can't believe my eyes. The guys have made so much progress over here that with the banners up, it looks like we are going to see this ride launching again sooner than later. Hands up through that loop. Very, very soon. Hope you're enjoying this update here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And that's essentially the electronic path to run the cables that are going to power this entire launch, as you see right here. And they've installed almost all the cables. They're wrapping around most of the ride, not quite. And it's just a great afternoon to see this progress here, guys. Behind the scenes here, not backstage, but as close as we can get to it. All right. Wow, and you can see a lot more equipment here. Brackets, more rebar. They still have some holes they need to cover up. Probably put some more conduit or some more grounding, piping, plumbing, or something over here at the station. Just incredible to see the progress. Looks like they've gotten rid of the recycling pile. They have this forklift here that's been adding a lot more of the doing the heavy lifting, bringing in like some of this concrete, quick cement, and some of this other equipment they're going to be using here. Along with that, cable has to be heavy. It looks like they're starting to put the new gates for the loading station. I have a feeling we're going to enter from the other side now. We're no longer going to enter from the right. I do have a feeling we're going to start entering from the left, which is pretty cool to go through the queue and come up via the former exit of the ride. And makes me think they're going to utilize more space where the ramp used to be. They're going to utilize more space for theming or to house more electronics and more equipment here. Time will tell. Yes, and with this nice warm weather, I'm almost ready for a swim or to possibly go into one of these waterfalls. Oh yeah. And we'll see where we'll be entering right there, I believe, where that open door is, into the station as we go through some of the other pre-show areas of the ride. Whether there's going to be a show. I know there's been talks of those postcards that we're seeing in the station recently. It looks like there's already a fast pass scanning machine, or possibly this could be the new control panel to launch the new coaster, which is just unbelievable and very exciting, as you know, it's coming sooner than we can think. They can change that banner if they need to. That would be embarrassing, but they've officially gone out and said it's coming summer. So I don't know about you guys, but I am extremely excited. Looks like somebody forgot their sunglasses here, or they fell off. Someone enjoying the view of the day here. Let's see, we got jacks, we got lifts, we got so much equipment here. And no sight of those trains, but boy, am I excited to see any sight of those so soon, as they're working so hard here to bring back one of the ghosts of the past along the Buena Park skyline, when Montezuma had been taken down to get the track regalvanized, to get the steel worked on. It really made me wonder how much of it was going to return. And I'd appreciate your guys' opinion, how much of this track is original, if any. And when they tore it all down for refurb, they essentially built all new track. It's definitely got me wondering. The details, all they said is that all the track supports and everything they need is already on site here, which again is so fantastic to see. Is that another pair of glasses? Well, actually, you know what, these might be welding glasses or some sort of eyewear protection that I just might want to leave on site here. That makes sense. All right, I think we found the car that we're going to launch 55 or 60 miles an hour on and go hit the loops. No, just kidding. But I'm glad they still have this old track here for the overflow track for the old Grand Sierra Railroad. They used to hide not hide, but they used to store the engines there. And very cool to see. So here in this update, episode 25 of Montezooma's Revenge, we're really letting the pictures and the video do most of the talking here. And there's a train on the track. Not the train on the track we wanted to see, but we can use our imagination for now. I'm sure the Jaguars are ready for their favorite neighbor to return. The new king of coasters. Will that door open the new forbidden destiny here as the cursed explorers trying to get the Aztec gold? Will we be next? Will we survive the jungles, the treacherous booby traps? We shall find out soon, guys. That might be part of the old piratey tarp. Maybe it's still there, or no. They're running new power here. Again, it's hard to see, but there's so much going on. Wow. Fire extinguisher there. Like I said, I think they're working on the new queue, the new entrance system, or possibly some new effects. I even heard rumors that they might be putting a tunnel in. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, that would be cool. I just don't know if it would be appropriate to do that. You know, the summertime does get pretty hot here. So that would be my main concern, but I've seen videos where they do that and it looks pretty cool. You know, they go through the tunnel and it might make it feel faster or create the illusion of additional speed. And that actually might be the part about it you could sell me on it, if it's not too claustrophobic. You know, it's cool that Incredicoaster does it, but I don't know, it makes the drop feel smaller to me going through the tunnel. This second bigger drop. Kind of profile like the drop on New York in Vegas, the Togo, except, you know, Incredicoaster is incredibly much smoother. Pun intended there. As I don't hate New York, but it's not at all anywhere near top of my favorites, and I tend to love older coasters, and you won't hear me say anything bad about a lot of these older coasters, but yeah, one of the few that I'll ride it every few trips to Vegas, but it's got nothing on Desperado. Matter of fact, both coasters at Circus I find way more enjoyable than I do New York. The El Loco and Canyon Blaster. But anyway, not talking about Arrows and S&S, back to Schwarzkopf and the mystery company, I believe is Vekoma or Premier, that has been doing the main part of this refurb. Now Google still thinks it's comeback coasters, but I just, you know, shudder to think if that's true after the botched job on the loop, you know, which is why this is turning into a 4-year forbidden project here, almost like we're forbidden to ever ride again. So this will be very nice to finally have this all wrapped up here and give us some closure as coaster enthusiasts and you know, lovers of the past and great rides. You can see where they're putting in a lot of new cables, and there's just so many pieces to this puzzle. There's so much to do. And again, these brackets here is what made me think maybe we're getting a tunnel. or something over it. We'll see. Or maybe just some additional pop-outs or some lighting fixture or some torches or maybe some pyro or some mock pyro. I really hope they dig into the budget a little bit. You know, this is one of the cash cows of the former Cedar Fair, now Six Flags, so they definitely seem to put more money into the back east parks, the Midwest parks, and parks that are open 6 months out of the year versus the parks open year-round, which to this day I haven't understood that. That Knott's has been waiting since Hang Time for its last new coaster, and Six Flags did get Wonder Woman, but before that, you know, well, West Coast Racers actually, due to the pandemic, that took 2 years to open, year and a half to open, so really, it's been Knott's getting the shorter end of the stick when it comes to new improvements here. So I am happy in this case that this refurbishment is happening to bring a classic back. As we continue this update here, let me know in the comments if this was the stairs they used to use for the entrance to Laura the Vampire Maze with the castle in front of it. It could have been down there more, but at the other stairway at the balloons, but I feel like it was around here or possibly over there. Anyway, let's go take a closer look at our favorite Schwarzkopf and see what's going on here on this side of the mountain. Well, I should say this side of the berry farm. I'm ready to meet you at the station for Montezooma's Revenge so we can launch up. Not this track, but that track. Very calm afternoon here as we start to wrap up this update here with all the construction and all the progress. New supports here, new brackets added. Oh man, that is so cool, guys. I am coaster nerding out on that. On every detail here. Well, Linus and Lucy with Schroeder jamming on that piano is letting us know it is time to wrap up this video and wrap up this update here from Knott's Berry Farm, the happiest place in the West. Again, what a great day. We're very blessed, and the coaster's looking great as the sun is about to set another day here at Knott's Berry Farm. We certainly hope you enjoyed the ride, enjoyed this update, and don't forget, the next adventure is always just around the corner here. Very excited for the future and very excited for this ride to come out towards the summer, as I'll consider this a birthday gift, you know, getting this badass coaster back. So again, guys, till next time, hope you enjoyed the adventure, and you know, don't land any random hot air balloons anywhere. In the meantime, these will stay here at Buena Park. And you guys take care. Have a fantastic evening, morning, day, everything in between. And don't forget to keep doing your passions and your hobbies, as one of mine is documenting this coaster's return and just my love of amusement parks in general. Take care and good night, guys. We'll see you soon.